So hello and welcome to a FIFA career mode experiment. Today we're seeing what would have happened if the European Super League had actually gone through. What I've done here, I'll just show you, is I've swapped the 12 founding teams into the Austrian Bundesliga because the Austrian Bundesliga has 12 teams in it. So the 12 teams here are Arsenal, Atletico, Chelsea, Barcelona, Inter Milan, Liverpool, Manchester City, Manchester United, AC Milan, Juventus, but Piemonte Calcio and FIFA, Real Madrid and Spurs. 12 of them are now in the Austrian Bundesliga. All the Austrian sides are just dotted about randomly, so you'll see, like, if we go to England, you've got them, you've got Admiral Wacker along with all the Nord clubs, and like Austria Vienna are there, Lask are there, Salzburg are there, so you can see they're just all alongside all the normal. Wolfsburg are there as well, alongside all the normal English clubs, as well as WSG Tyrol. Go to like Italy, you'll come across this team I'm not even going to try and pronounce the name of, and then SV Ried, TSV Hartberg. As you can see, in La Liga we have SCR, Altach and Rapid Wien and Sturm Graz. So I've just chosen Atletico Madrid. No real reason, I just picked up one at random. Picked a team at random, happened to be Atletico, and that's the only reason that I'm playing as them. So as you can see here, if we look at the table, you've got in alphabetical order, so you've got Arsenal, Atletico, Chelsea, and then so on and so forth, all the way down to Spurs at the bottom. So these 12 clubs battling out in a league together. So I will actually check contracts and things of players, so I don't accidentally let people go. Like, obviously loans I'm just gonna let expire, but like for like this, I'll get close to the end of the season and then I will extend. So we do actually have sort of Europa League stuff going on, so we'll see what happens in that as well. The end of February, which is I believe when the season should be complete, and come back to, actually we'll sim to the first day of March and then come back to you on the 1st of March and see how things are going. Also, I'm not going to be looking at the results while I'm going. I'm going to turn my monitor off and just wait till I hear that it's all done, and then turn my monitor back on and not look at the table. So we are here at the end of the season. I've not seen anything of what's happened here. Actually in June, not in March like I initially said. I didn't realize how the Austrian league works, so it does go through until June, but I've just skipped through. I didn't actually see any results. It just stopped on the 1st of March. I was like, oh god, I still have games to play. Skipped it through. We're into June now. So in the regular season, Milan finished at the bottom on 16 points, followed by Juventus, Chelsea, Manchester United, us as Atletico. How the hell did Arsenal get 30 points? I'm sorry. How did Juventus get 20 but Arsenal got 30? This game is so unrealistic, man. But up at the top half you have Inter, followed by Manchester City, followed by Barcelona, Spurs in third, Real Madrid in second, which means that Liverpool have won it on 39 points. And then it has a playoffs, so the relegation round, we came top over Arsenal, Milan, United, Juventus and Chelsea at the bottom, and the championship round had Inter at the bottom, Spurs, Barca, City and Real Madrid, and your winners there are Liverpool. I have no idea how this game works, how this friggin' league works. So we're going to check out what happened in the other leagues and see how the Austrian teams did in the other top European leagues. So in the Premier League, your winners are Everton on 89 points, followed by Leicester with Wolves and Leeds rounding out your Champions League spots, and West Ham and Fulham 5th and 6th. Okay, West Ham I get, Fulham no. The Austrian teams, Salzburg came in 11th, Lask in 14th, Wolfsberger in 16th, Admiral Wacker in 17th, Sheffield United still relegated in 18th, with Austria Vienna in 19th and WSG Tyrol in 20th. Over in Serie A, your champions are Atalanta over Napoli, Lazio, Roma, and then Torino and Fiorentina round out the European spots. You had the bottom three, all the Austrian teams, Hartberg, Fulton and Ried are your 18th, 19th and 20th in Serie A, so all three Austrian teams right at the bottom of the table, and considerably so. And in La Liga, your winners are Real Betis over Sociedad, Villarreal, Valencia, with Sevilla and Athletic Bilbao rounding out the European spots. As for the Austrian club, we had Sturm Graz, Rapid Wien and Altach all relegated down to the second division, all coming in the bottom three spots. That being said, Sturm Graz on equal points to Huesca, so almost survived. The Austrian Cup was won, so the Austrian FA Cup basically was won by Real Madrid over Inter. Super Cup winners this season are FC Bayern over Sevilla, so no one involved in the Super League there. The Europa League winners for the season are Benfica over Milan, so one of the Super League teams involved in the final of the Europa League. And your Champions League winners this season are Liverpool over Chelsea. So yeah, 2 Super League teams involved in the Champions League final. But that is how season 1 went, so we're going to do this for 2 or 3 seasons and see how it goes. So we are going to simmer forwards and I'll catch you at the start of season 2. Okay, so here we are at the end of season 2 and let's just see how things have gone. So in the regular season, Milan finishing at 12th, followed by Inter. Milan only getting 9 points out of 22 games, 1 win, 6 draws. Inter coming in with over double the points tally on 20, then Juventus, then Arsenal, Spurs, Chelsea, your top half of the table, Atletico, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Manchester City, FC Barcelona. So your winners in the regular season on goal difference alone are Manchester United. In the relegation round of the playoffs, Arsenal finished bottom with Milan, Inter, Juventus, Spurs and Chelsea coming in, and Manchester United could not follow that form through into the championship round, which they came 6th in, with Manchester City in 5th, Atletico in 4th, Liverpool in 3rd, Barca 2nd and Real Madrid topping the group with 44 points of 10 games. I don't know how that, I don't understand the points tally in this thing. Austria, what the hell is your league? Whereas last season I didn't do a top goal scorers, so your top goal scorer for this season is Mohamed Salah for Liverpool with 19 goals in the 32 matches. With Suarez in 2nd with 15 goals in 30 matches, Ronaldo 14 in 32, and Bruno Fernandes and Edinson Cavani coming in with 13 goals and 12 goals respectively. Your top assists came from Raheem Sterling with 8 for Manchester City. Your top clean sheets came from Thibaut Courtois, who got a third of his games as clean sheets, 10 clean sheets in 30 matches, with Ederson coming in close, just 1 behind, and Oblak only just 1 behind Ederson. Most yellow cards came for Bruno Fernandes, who got 6, followed by Ben Chilwell, who got 5, and Salamakers, who also got 5. Your top red cards, Kevin De Bruyne with 2, everybody else who got a red card with just 1, the likes of Pogba, Maguire, Chiellini, Benzema, Lukaku, Fabinho, Sterling, Højbjerg, Kante, Ødegaard, Lindelof, all getting themselves sent off at times. Ostrich Pokal, your winners are Milan, who won 4-3 on penalties over Spurs. So across the other leagues where we had our other clubs, in the Premier League I believe there are still a couple clubs yet. Salzburg are still in the Premier League, finishing 8th this season, only behind West Ham on goal difference. Premier League winners this season are Leicester, followed by Everton and Newcastle, Aston Villa, and then Wolves and Crystal Palace rounding out the top 6. Lask still surviving in the Premier League on 12th with 52 points. Relegated for the Premier League this season are Wolfsburg, Admiral Wacker, and Nottingham Forest. In the Championship, where some of the teams were relegated to last season, you have Austria Vienna finishing in 11th, and then WSG Tirol finishing all the way down in 24th, back-to-back bottom of the table relegations for them, only 24 points for them. Over in Serie A, your winners this season are Roma, who won over Lazio, Atalanta, Napoli, and then Fiorentina and Torino rounding out the European spots. 17th is Poulton, followed by Reed in 18th, 19th, Hartberg and Spezia coming in last in 20th. Over in La Liga, your winners are Villarreal, who won over Sevilla, Real Betis, Real Sociedad, and then Bilbao and Valencia are rounding out your European spot. And then the Austrian teams, we have Wien, who have gone straight back up, Sturm Graz, we're in the playoffs. Altach finishing at 19th. Your Super Cup winners this season are Liverpool, who won 3-2 over Benfica. Your Europa League winners for this season are us, who beat Spurs 4-0 in the final. Well done to us. And your Champions League winners this season are PSG, who beat Bayern 4-3 on penalties in the final. Alright, here we are at the end of season 3, and it seems to have probably gone better for us because our manager rating has gone way up from hovering around 49 to 50 to up to 70 now, so probably a good season for us. But anyway, we're just going to see what has happened. So in your regular season, down at the bottom on 9 points only came Arsenal, with Manchester United following them, then Liverpool, Juventus, Barcelona, Milan, Spurs, Chelsea, Inter, Real Madrid, Man City, which means we came top on 49 points. Up in your relegation playoffs, Arsenal coming bottom again, they're used to that by now, followed by Manchester United, AC Milan, Juventus, Liverpool and Barcelona coming top, and in the championship round it was Inter followed by Spurs, Chelsea, Real Madrid, Man City in second, and then us in first. No wonder we got a good manager rating. We came top in both the regular season and the playoffs here. In the Ostrich Pokal, it was Manchester United who were your winners, 2-1 over Real Madrid. So in the Premier League, it was Bournemouth, Preston and Blackburn relegated, with Lask surviving pretty confidently actually by a decent amount, even though they came in 16th. Your top 6 are Leeds United, Southampton, Wolves, Salzburg in 3rd on 67 points, very impressive, Everton, and your winners are Leicester City on 92 points. Down in the championship, we have some other Austrian teams. We have Austria Vienna coming in 17th, Wolfsburg in 18th, Admiral Wacker in 21st. In League 1, WSG Tirol finally not great relegated bottom of the table for once. They came 8th. Over in Italy, your winners of Serie A are Napoli, followed by Atalanta, Fiorentina, Roma, and then Lazio and Sassuolo round out the European spots. And the Austrian teams, all 3 right down the bottom, Pulten, Ried and Hartberg, bottom 3. Over in La Liga, your winners are Real Betis over Sevilla, Villarreal and Real Sociedad, with Bilbao and Getafe rounding out your European spots. The final one of the Austrian teams has been relegated from La Liga, with Rapid Vienna going down in 19th. In the second division, Sturm Graz get into the playoffs, Altash in 13th. Your Super Cup winners this season are us, winning 2-3 over Paris Saint-Germain. Your Europa League winners this season are Napoli, who beat Manchester City 3-2 in the final. And your Champions League winners for this season are Real Madrid, who beat Atalanta in the final. So your top scorer for this season is Richarlison for Manchester City. They signed him up and he's been doing bits there. Followed by Antoine Griezmann for Barcelona, Ronaldo for Juventus, Pulisic for Chelsea, and then João Felix for us, round out your top 5. Top assists also come from us, with Koke getting 9, followed by Griezmann and Kane both on 8, with De Bruyne on 7 and Salah on 5. The most clean sheets comes from Edison with 10, Oblak following closely with 9, and then Courtois and Ter Stegen getting 6, and the rest 5 or below. The most yellow cards came from Cedric of Arsenal, who got 5, as well as Conti of Milan getting the same, and your most red cards came for João Felix for here getting 2 red cards in 30 matches, everyone else only getting 1 at most. So we come to the end of this season, and let's just see how things have gone. So coming in dead last this season in regular season is Arsenal again. Are you even surprised at this point? Followed by Milan, Inter, Chelsea, Madrid, Barcelona and Manchester United in the top half, with Juventus, Liverpool, us as Atletico, Spurs, and coming top is Manchester City. In the relegation playoffs, Arsenal at the bottom again. Are you even surprised at this point? With Milan, Chelsea, Inter, Real and Barca winning it. And then in the championship round, Juventus last, with Liverpool 5th, Manchester United, Spurs, then us and Manchester City then going on to win it. The winner of the Ostrich Pokal was Barcelona, who won 2-1 over Manchester City. In the Premier League, the relegated teams are Nottingham Forest, Stoke City and Swansea City, with our last coming in 13th this season. Your top 6 consisting of Leeds, Salzburg in 5th, which is a little bit of a decline, West Brom in 4th, out of anyone, interesting, then Leicester in 3rd, Aston Villa in 2nd, and 1 by Everton. West Bromwich Albion are playing Champions League football in the next season to save. This game is positively clapped. Vienna finishing 14th in the championship this season, Wolfsburg and Admiral Wacker finishing 18th and 19th respectively. In League 1, Tirol came in 3rd place, so got to the playoff position. Over in Serie A, your winners this season are Fiorentina, who won over Lazio, Napoli, Torino, and then Atalanta and Roma finish off the European spots. As for the Austrian teams, 17th, 18th and 20th, with Crotone being in 19th this season. If you're wondering about other leagues, Eredivisie won by Ajax over AZ Alkmaar, PSV and Feyenoord, as it is every season. Your Bundesliga winners for this season are Bayern as normal over Dortmund, Leipzig, Gladbach, Frankfurt and Leverkusen, just as you expect. And then League was won by PSG, only 1 point over Monaco. So yeah, all these other leagues where we haven't taken anyone from, it's still looking pretty normal. In La Liga, your winners this season are Real Sociedad, winning on 2 goal difference over Sevilla. We're followed by Bilbao, Villarreal, Betis and Granada, who round out the European European spots. No more Austrian. Oh no, Austrian team still open here. Sturm Graz. I must have missed them last season. I thought everyone else was relegated, but Sturm Graz go down this season. In the second tier, you have Vienna getting into the playoff spots, and Altash in 13th. Okay, your Super Cup winners this season are Real Madrid, who beat Napoli 4-3 on penalties. Your Europa League winners for this season are Real Sociedad, who beat Atalanta 2-0 in the final. And Champions League winners for this season is Bayern Munich, who beat us 2-1 in the final. And your Ostrich Pokal winners this season are Barcelona 2-1 win over Manchester City. Your top scorers for this season are Raheem Sterling on 19, Mo Salah on 18, and Cristiano Ronaldo on 15 as well. Your top assists this season goes to Harry Kane with 9, followed by Christian Pulisic with 8, and then a few guys left on 7 assists. Clean sheets goes to Thibaut Courtois, who is joint with Oblak, Ederson and Alisson, all 3 of them getting 8 clean sheets. Courtois the most impressive probably because it was 8 out of 29, not 32. Your most yellow cards goes to Rodrigo of Real Madrid, who gets 6, and then a bunch of players on 5. Most red cards, not many red cards this season, goes to Alexander Zinchenko of Manchester City, who gets 2 red cards in 25 matches. Kabore for Man City played 1 time and got a red card. Not a good record for you, is it, fella? Oh, so partway through the season, we have been terminated from our contract. Rather inconvenient. We've been released, so we will see if I can get any other job in this Super League. If not, I'm just going to take whatever job I can find. Well, there you go. Arsenal are offering their job. We'll just take that and sim through to the end of the season as well. Come to the end of this season, we are doing terrible still with a 43 manager rating, but this is going to be the last season we do. So in the regular season, naturally as Arsenal, we finished in 10 points even. We finished in 12th, bottom of the table, as we have done I think almost every season so far, with 11th place being Inter, then Milan, Chelsea, Juventus, Atletico, who fired us, who are in 7th. We haven't exactly 0. They have a very satisfying thing. 7 wins, 7 losses, 8 draws. Very even, and then a 0 goal difference. Very neat. The top half is Real Madrid, Manchester United, Barcelona, Spurs, Liverpool, and Manchester City take the top spot. In the relegation round, we came last, naturally. In the relegation round as well is Milan in 5th, followed by Juventus, Atletico, Inter, and then Chelsea topping it. In the championship round, Spurs at the bottom, followed by Liverpool, Manchester City, then Man United, and then the Spanish teams going big in this last season in the championship round with Barca in 2nd and Real Madrid in 1st, only 1 point between the 2 of them. The top scorers this league is unrealistic. Timo Werner is the second. It's a joint top scorer. I'm sorry, Timo Werner is a top scorer in the league. He's a joint golden boot holder. Timo Werner. I'm not having that. Top assists goes to Mohamed Salah, with Havertz and Rodrigo both on 8, just 1 less than Salah. Your top clean sheets go to Hugo Lloris. What? Over Oblak, Kepa keeping 9 clean sheets, as well as Alisson. Kepa keeping more clean sheets than Ter Stegen and Ederson. What is this game? This game has gone insane. Top yellow cards goes to joint between 2 Barcelona players with Busquets and Vinicius. Top red cards, only 1 red card is the most for anyone, with De Bruyne, Jesus, Havertz, Sessegnon, Luis Felipe, Wolf, Reguilon, and Garcia. Your other European leagues, relegated from the Premier League, still LASK stay in the Premier League, even though they've been flirting with getting relegated, but Norwich, Bournemouth, and Bristol all go down. Your top 6 this season, not consisting of West Brom, thank you. Leeds again in 6th. They always seem to be 6th in this experiment, Leeds. Followed by Fulham in 5th. Why are Fulham in 5th? This game is ridiculous. With Newcastle in 4th, Wolves in 3rd, Salzburg in 2nd, meaning Leicester City won it, but Salzburg getting close to that league title. In the championship, Vienna getting 8th, Wolfsburg getting 11th, Wacker getting 20th, Tirol keeping themselves up in 21st. In Serie A, your winners are Napoli over Fiorentina, Roma, Atalanta, with Torino and Cagliari rounding out the European spots. The Austrian teams 18th, 19th, 20th, Ried, Bolton and Hartberg, the order of that. Over in La Liga, your winners are Villarreal, who I think it's the first time they've won this experiment, followed by Sevilla, Bilbao, Betis, Getafe, and then Sociedad round out the European spots, with no Austrian teams in it. They're all down in the 2nd division, where Sturm Graz get 4th, Vienna automatically promoted up in 2nd, and Altach in 14th. Your winners of the Ostrich Pokal are Tottenham Hotspur, who won 1-0 over Real Madrid in the final. Your Super Cup winners for this season are Real Sociedad over Bayern. I didn't even realise that the playoffs had a final and a semi-final. I'm stupid, but your playoff final winners are Liverpool this season. Didn't realise that was a thing. Oops. Anyway, Europa League winners for this season are Hertha Berlin, who beat Liverpool 5-4 on penalties. That's a big surprise. And your Champions League winners are Borussia Dortmund in an all-German final, beating RB Leipzig. Alright, I think that will wrap it up for this experiment. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe. It's the big red button below the video and it helps out a lot of everyone that does it, so I'd really appreciate it if you would. So thank you very much for watching. I really do hope you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and you hit the bell, Twitter and Discord in the description, and I'll catch you later. Take what you wanna